Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm David Rose.
And I'm Hannah Kim. People go to get their nails done at a local salon and wind up being robbed while inside that store.
2 suspects fired a gun inside the salon in Federal Way and robbed every one of their personal belongings. This is surveillance video showing those 2 armed and dangerous bandits. Fox 13's Frankie Thompson joining us live from Federal Way Police Headquarters with the startling details from this. Brazen is a word we have to use here, Frankie, because this doesn't normally just happen in the middle of the day.
And that's what the mayor tells us. And in fact, detectives say they think these 2 suspects might be connected to another armed robbery using similar tactics. Police say while they were investigating at the nail salon on January 18th, they got another call about 2 men shooting a gun inside a store on Pacific Highway, robbed it, and then drove off in a gray SUV. 2 masked men walk into a nail salon in Federal Way with loaded guns. Police say one of them fired 3 shots into the ceiling before they robbed 5 women at gunpoint.
My God, to hear a firearm in person is really loud and really alarming.
The salon manager gave Fox 13 this surveillance video, hoping someone may recognize the suspects. She's asking for privacy as her team is still shaken and afraid for their safety.
Yeah, really frightening.
Mayor Jim Farrell says he went to the salon to check on everyone after hearing about the armed robbery.
It's really brazen. It shows an escalation, and that's actually what we're seeing. We're seeing an escalation in the types of brazen type of activity.
The salon manager also gave Fox 13 these pictures of who she says is one of the suspects and says this man was seen on surveillance camera leaving a restaurant next door minutes before robbing her salon. In a police report, investigators say they are searching through every piece of evidence to track down the 2 suspects, further saying the video showed the first suspect touching the inside glass door of the pho restaurant. Detectives collected fingerprints from the restaurant and the glass door the suspect possibly touched.
We got these guys on video. They're not rocket scientists.
Police say the suspects robbed the women of their purses, wallets, cell phones, Apple Watches, and hundreds of dollars in cash from the salon. Investigators say they got away in a gray-colored Jeep. It's a rental car with Oregon license plates that's reported stolen out of Tacoma. Farrell says he's concerned about the growing trend of stealing cars to commit crimes.
It's very difficult to track. They know that we don't have, pursuit laws in place right now, where the pursuit laws are so restrictive that, these individuals, these brazen people committing these law violations know that we can't pursue them.
Farrell says he blames the trend on a state law that went into effect in 2021, prohibiting officers from pursuing car theft suspects unless probable cause is established.
As a result of this, just in Federal Way, since that law was passed, 524 instances of when Federal Way police could not have did not pursue someone because they were legally not allowed to. It's outrageous. It's unacceptable. The legislature needs to fix it.
Detectives say one of the cell phones stolen from the salon was eventually found later tossed on the side of the road. If you think you may have seen or heard something that could help solve this case, Federal Way police are asking you to give them a call right away. Reporting live in Federal Way, Frankie Thompson, Fox 13 News.